Eating healthy does not have to take all day, and that's why I'm excited to share with you these 3 high-protein, high-fiber, plant-based meals that come together in just 10 minutes or less. And honestly, these have been life-changing for how easy they make healthy eating feel. This is definitely one of my favorites right now. So good, so hearty. I feel like it's all over my face. Full of protein, full of fiber, healthy carbs, healthy fats. Now, this is 29 grams of protein and 387 calories. I, again, have added this to my rotation. I think I've been eating it every day for lunch. I can't get enough of it, and I hope you try it out. So absolutely delicious and flavorful. You can put avocado on there if you want. That would, of course, add more calories. You can do anything you want with a sandwich, really. Put anything on there that you'd like. I mean, that's what I love about sandwiches. They're so versatile, or versatile. Tomato, tomato. But yeah, this Ezekiel bread adds almost 10 grams of protein to this meal just for being Ezekiel bread. Absolutely love it. Okay, excuse me, big giant bowl of fruit. Okay, so now we are just gonna make it. It's so super easy. I will say I like to eat this just room temp. I'm doing 1 tablespoon on this piece of toast and another tablespoon on this piece of toast. Like literally, that's it. Each piece of this Ezekiel bread too has 5 grams of protein. Did you know that? Absolutely love it. I love just the heartiness of Ezekiel bread. So it's a win-win for me there. If you want this warm, I would say go ahead and put this in the oven for maybe, you know what, I would probably just broil it, but if you broil it, you have to keep your eye on this, okay? You could also just bake it if you want. Maybe do like 365 degrees for 10 minutes. I don't know. You're gonna have to figure that out yourself, but not very hard to do. Okay, next we're just gonna drizzle this tahini on there and we are done. Like I said, plant foods have plenty of protein in them, but if I'm wanting to add a little bit here and there, again, to make sure I'm hitting this 100 grams every single day for this challenge, these are the staples that are really helping me get there. First up is chia and hemp seeds. Now, these two not only offer a ton of healthy fats for you, they're gonna give you some extra added protein. I usually have been doing 1 tablespoon of each, and that's adding easily 5 grams of protein to my meals, and again, some extra healthy fats that I need, some omegas. They're definitely keeping me full. I will say I used to eat oats in the morning. Y'all know I love overnight oats, and I would not put either of these in there, but I have been putting 1 to 2 tablespoons of chia seeds in my overnight oats, and I can't tell you how much more full and satisfied I am for an extended period of time. I was always someone who would eat overnight oats and then really quickly after be hungry. I would say like within an hour and a half, I was hungry again. And it's probably because I wasn't adding any extra healthy fat to those. Now, yes, oats do have fat in there. I think there's about 6 grams of fat for 1 cup. But I find, again, adding chia seeds to my overnight oats really brings me to my next meal for the day in a perfect way. Like, I'm not hungry anymore. I am sustained with my overnight oats. I feel like that was very wordy. I'm at a loss for words, but you get what I'm saying. Now, PB2 powder, I absolutely love this, not only for overnight oats, for smoothies. I use this for desserts. You can add some extra protein for desserts. If I want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I make peanut butter out of this because there's not as much fat and calories in this. So you can take a couple of tablespoons of this, add some water, and you have yourself peanut butter. It's lower in fat, lower in calories. But when we're talking about like making smoothies or overnight oats, just 1 or 2 tablespoons of this is 60 calories, but gives you 6 grams of protein. Now, none of this is like a crazy amount of protein, but it's adding to what the plants, the whole plants are already giving you and getting you to whatever number you want to get at. It's helping me get to 100 grams of protein every day. Another one of my favorites that I can't live without is nutritional yeast. Now this gives you a good amount of protein. 2 tablespoons is 4 grams of protein. I love to use 1/4 of a cup of nutritional yeast on a lot of my stuff to make sauces. So I'm getting 8 grams of protein from nutritional yeast, not to mention the B12 in here. I know some of y'all aren't fans of nutritional yeast. I do think you have to kind of like have an acquired taste for it, but man, I absolutely love this. It's not loaded with calories. It brings so much flavor to your meals and also brings some added protein. And then last but not least, Ezekiel bread. Now I love me a good sandwich. Ezekiel bread is minimally processed. It is almost like whole ingredients. It's not, but it's close to it. And each slice of this is 4 to 5 grams of protein. So when I'm making a sandwich, I'm adding 10 grams to my meal just by using this Ezekiel bread. And not only that, I love how hearty it is. So it just, I don't know, it's just a better sandwich for me. I love to toast this, but yeah, this is a must-have for me. Today for dinner, I'm making a sushi bowl and I'm gonna be doing edamame, shelled edamame, veggies. Normally I would add tofu to that, but today we're gonna be trying something new. This is soy-free tofu made strictly with fava beans. Now, this is exciting because this has less calories, no fat, no carbs for those of you watching your carbs, which by the way, eat carbs. Your body prefers carbs as a fuel source. You need the carbs. But anyway, no carbs for those of you who are afraid of carbs. And it has 16 grams of protein per serving. Now, we're gonna compare this to extra firm tofu. And before we do, I wanna say this. I am in no way saying I don't like actual soy tofu. I eat this a lot on a weekly basis, and I contribute the phytoestrogens in soy to why I am not really feeling any perimenopause symptoms. I'll be 45 in October. I feel the same as I have in the last 5 years. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, wait a minute, I thought soy was bad for us. It's actually not, and I went ahead and linked in the description all of the information, the studies, the real facts on soy and why it is good for us, especially women, and especially women going through perimenopause and menopause stages. Now, I also do think my plant-based diet helps out a lot with symptoms of perimenopause, but I do think the amounts of soy that I eat definitely give me some good benefits. Okay, so let's take the fava bean soy-free tofu first. For 1/4 of a package, and this package is 12 ounces. The extra firm tofu is 14 ounces, just for comparison. 1/4 of a package. The extra firm tofu is for 1/5 of a package. It's a little more, this is a little less. So you're probably looking at about the same volume. But for 1/4 of this package, it's 70 calories, 0 grams of fat, 0 carbohydrates, 16 grams of protein. That is amazing. Now, let's look at the extra firm tofu. For 1/5 of this entire 14-ounce block, you're looking at 90 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 3 carbs, and 9 grams of protein. So the fava bean tofu is really amazing when it comes to getting more protein, not having to get any fat, being lower in calories. Now this doesn't have any fiber, but the tofu, the soy tofu only has 1 gram. Now I love this because with my sushi bowl, I'm still eating my edamame, right? So I'm getting the healthy phytoestrogens, but instead of adding more tofu, I'm gonna be adding this, and this is gonna be giving me less calories and more protein. So I'm excited about that. Again, I'm not saying don't eat regular tofu. This is one of my favorite things to eat right now. I'm gonna be curious to see how well the fava bean tofu absorbs flavor like the regular soy tofu does. And honestly, I'm never gonna stop eating this. It's just like, it's a staple in my house. Just a little FYI while we sit and wait for this to be done in the microwave, I would totally throw all of this in a pot on the stove and let it all kind of marry together, the flavors, and then throw that in my sushi bowl. But for this video, and so this bowl looks extra pretty, we're gonna go ahead and microwave it all separately. But just wanted to let you know, I'm a little bit easier than that when it comes to food. Just throw it all in a pot. You see how much more prettier this is than if I would have thrown all this together in a pot and then threw it in the bowl? It might not have been as appealing, but we're gonna go ahead and mix it up right now. It looks like it absorbed the flavor pretty good. That's actually pretty good. It's a little more spongier than regular tofu, but I still like it, and it's a great little swap out if you are looking for a soy-free option, or maybe you still wanna eat edamame like me and then you don't wanna add tofu, you wanna add something like this. So, now I did forget something. A tablespoon of hemp seeds. And for me, you can't have a sushi bowl without adding everything but the bagel seasoning. Is that what it's called? Oh, it's called everything bagel seasoning. Okay, now for the bite. Now this bowl right here has 37 grams of protein and 470 calories. Now this is gonna keep me full and satisfied until bedtime, guaranteed. Not only does it have a great amount of protein in there, it's got fiber, healthy carbs. I'm just gonna feel amazing up until bed. Good weather. I'll take it.